Hey guys, what's going on? Joel here. Welcome to Back in the Day, and yeah, it's been a good long while since my last video. Been probably a good 4 months, I think. I know that I had said I had become more inspired again. I wanted to get back into doing videos. The unfortunate aspect is that idea couldn't have come at an absolute worst time. So after I uploading my last videos, I went right into having my bathroom remodeled, which that took like 2.5 to 3 weeks to get that done. By the time that got finished, then it was into getting ready for the Thanksgiving season, and we flew my dad up here from Alabama, and then after that, then it obviously coming into Christmas and the holidays. So I mean, needless to say, making and uploading videos over the past couple of months has not really been on my top list of priorities of things to get done. So that being said, this here was kind of a bit of an impromptu video. I really hadn't planned on making anything until after the first of the year, but as it stands, Sean, Retro Reminiscence, had reached out to me, said he found something really cool, and he was sending me a package. So I, in turn, obviously, too, it wasn't because he just gave me something. I wanted to do the same because, I mean, Sean's a cool dude, and I always like, we're paying kind deeds with kind deeds. So I sent him something. And it's funny because I had told him a couple of days ago that I didn't know when I was actually going to be able to get to this in terms of doing the unboxing and unpackaging, whatever, and getting it uploaded because of my work schedule. So this actually arrived yesterday, and I reached out. I was like, dude, I actually will be able to get it done because how it is actually working out is... So like last Wednesday, I finished up at midnight, and I've been off until I will go in today at 4 o'clock, and I'll work 4 to midnight, and then literally after that until the 3rd, I'm working 8 to 4 to midnight for the next like 4 days, So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to really be able to get anything done because by the time I get off work at midnight, I got to hurry up. I got to try to get some sleep so that I can get back up again at 6 o'clock in the morning, turn around and go back in and work 8 to 4 to midnight. So, which I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, yeah, that's totally crazy. But when the money is so good for doing that, yeah, I'm not going to pass that up. I'm going to be making basically 23 days worth of pay in 4.5 days, 5 days. So, yeah, you can't really beat that. So, anyways, I definitely wanted to get to this, and then after the first of the year, I'll probably do like a collections update because there's a lot of stuff that I've acquired over the last year that I want to get into a video, and then obviously start getting back into the unboxings. And actually, what is really really cool, and I had told Sean this, and I'm hoping to get it done sometime this year. My buddy Mike Keebler, whom I have talked about at great lengths on this channel. He actually moved from California back to New York. I reached out to him and said, hey, dude, would you be willing to do a video where we sit down, we go over all, So Mike is actually the one, the only, the great Mike Keebler will, at some point this year, make an appearance on this channel. So that's going to be really cool. So that being said, I am going to get into this unboxing because I'm really curious as to what Sean said. He said he found it. Right up my alley, figured I'd love it. He said actually it was so cool, he almost kept it for himself. So, yeah, Sean, my curiosity is certainly piqued as to what's inside of this. So as you can see here, I took off all of the packing information, or the shipping info, so that nobody sees anybody's address. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this bad boy and see what he sent. And he subsequently, he received my package the other day. He said he will actually be doing an unboxing of that. All right, so... Okay. Okay, so we got a card here. Looks like... Oh, wait, no. I don't know if it's a... I want to be very careful. Looks like we've got some very sensitive material in here. I don't want to cut anything. Okay. All right. So we got a thing here. All right, well, so this is actually kind of cool. That's really cool. Looks like a sticker, holographic sticker, and you guys can see the old. Oh, that's cool. The old style Mario to like kind of the new style. So we got that. All right. All right, so this one says open first, and then, all right, then he has this here. This must be the last one. It says, read what is under this sheet after opening the gift. RR, Retro Reminiscence. So let me set this off to the side, and, all right. All right, so I'm trying to be as careful as possible. All right, so what do we got here? What on earth? Okay. I see what it says inside. Okay. It's obviously, okay, an album. Cover, what's that say? Ooh. Guns N' Roses demo. Dude, that's really, okay, if the kind of the glare. Okay, it says Guns N' Roses demo. Now, Sean, you're going to have to give me, that's really cool, but like, what is it a demo of? Or is that maybe something that's being answered inside of this packaging over here? But that is really cool. So obviously, as I've explained before, Guns N' Roses growing up, Use Your Illusion 2 is still, to this day, one of my all-time favorite albums. I did see them back in August. They played in Hershey, and I will say that the concert experience was good and bad in two different ways. So, I mean, unfortunately, anybody who's heard Axl Rose sing in the past couple of years, Axl's voice is gone. It's bad, honestly. It's bad. The songs that he does in like a lower register, like songs like "It's So Easy" or "Mr. Brownstone," still they sound okay. But when he tries hitting those iconic high notes that he's known for, it falls flat. I mean, most of the comparisons that I had seen online, people making comments, he kind of sounds like Mickey Mouse from those COVID episodes of South Park. So, and then that is not an untrue statement. It was bad. It was still enjoyable. The band themselves, I mean, it's a testament to what happens when those guys got sober. I mean, the band themselves were fantastic. I mean, on point. But Axl's voice, it was sad, and it made for not the concert experience that I was really hoping for. So, Sean, that is really cool, but I've got to find out like what is this? So, all right, so let me set this off to the side, and I don't believe. Okay, that was just the packaging there. I'm just going to kind of cut this here off camera. All right. Okay. All right, so read what is under this sheet. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. It's actually a note from Sean, Retro Reminiscence. All right, it says, Joel, I'm not sure if you're aware of the history of this record, so I just wanted to fill you in about it. This record has 2 songs on it. November Rain was a song that Axl started writing in 1983. It took years to perfect the final version of the song that we all know and love today. The seller informed me that when Guns N' Roses would tour and stay in hotels, if the lounge had a piano, Axl would go in and try to perfect the song using the piano. This is the original raw and uncut prototype demo he recorded with just his vocals and the piano back in 1986 from the Sound City sessions. He wanted to include this version on Appetite for Destruction, but he felt that with Sweet Child of Mine already on the album, it didn't need another power ballad. The only other sounds you hear in this version are his powerful voice and the piano. Over the years, they ended up perfecting it by shortening the length and adding Slash's guitar solo, and finally releasing it on 1991's Use Your Illusion album. Even though I love that version, this 1986 recording is my preferred version of the song. Just something about his voice and that strong piano presence I always loved. This record also has a version of Don't Cry, which I have actually heard the original version of Don't Cry that was supposed to be included on Appetite for Destruction. Includes also his version Don't Cry that was also almost fully recorded that same night, and easily my favorite version of that song. Towards the end of the song, you can hear a higher pitch change in Axl's voice with Slash's and with Slash's guitar, because it was recorded in a standard tuning at the beginning of it, while at the end the song was not. This record was originally owned by a Geffen rep who owned it for many years until he sold it to the person I bought it from. It's a demo that was recorded that night in 1986 and pressed to a 45. It's 100% authentic and original. If you don't have a record player, that's okay. You can always just frame it, since it's a piece of music history. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did researching it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and your friends, family, retro. Dude, that is awesome. That is really, really, really cool. I wish that I could get a little bit more, kind of like backstory on like this dude from Geffen that actually had it. Like, that would be really cool. So wow, man, that is an amazingly, amazingly cool gift. Dude, like, you totally knocked it out of the park with that one. That's really cool. Because, I mean, to be completely honest, Don't Cry and November Rain are both just, I mean, honestly, two of my favorite Guns N' Roses songs, just in general. I mean, both of them so very iconic for that time period. So, dude, that is so cool. Here, I'm gonna set that there. Your nice little explanation on it, and the very cool holographic sticker, Super Mario World holographic sticker. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, Sean. Thank you, man. Like, dude, I'm gonna feel bad when you open your gifts up and do the recording, because mine were just kind of basic run-of-the-mill gifts. Like, you really put a lot of thought into this. But I mean, like you had said, earlier, man. I mean, it's the thought of the gift that counts. It's not the gift itself. But dude, like that is why, Sean, you are such like a top-notch dude. And I really honestly hope we get the chance to meet in person sometime this year. Honestly, man, like that would be just amazing, just to be able to have a beer and listen to some Guns N' Roses, man. So, all right, guys, I want to thank everybody for taking the time. This is a bit of a longer unboxing, but I mean, there's a lot to go over with just the sheer, I mean, even though it's a small amount of things in terms to look at, just the sheer volume to get through of it is incredible. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Here's to the upcoming new year. Lord willing, 2024 for most will be better than 2023. I got some plans for the upcoming year, and we'll just kind of get into that as it comes. But as my boy Sean always says, and I mean, I know he's kind of changed up his saying, you can't help everybody, but you can always help somebody, or something to that extent. But even beyond that, or not even beyond that, but just even to add to that, I mean, thank you guys so much, and keep on reminiscing, baby. All right, thank you guys so much. Here's to a good year, and let's just look forward to 2024. All right, thank you guys. God bless.